A former co-worker once said, "These days, 12-year-old girls get abortions because they think it'll make them popular." He was a complete moron. But you're not really disabled. Just because my disability isn't immediately obvious, I can manage daily tasks, and I'm not in severe pain all the time doesn't mean I'm not physically disabled. The bones in my arm have been fused together since birth, so I can't rotate my wrist, which affects almost everything I do with my hand. Sounds like a physical disability to me. Shrug. I didn't think you'd actually leave. You don't just divorce someone for being a bad husband. My ex. He gave me plenty of dumb one-liners like this. While working at a concrete dam, I was asked 3 different times if it was man-made, while the dam was right there in plain sight. At the height of the COVID pandemic, one of my parents pulled me aside, worried I might get brain damage from wearing a face mask at work. My sibling, who works in a dental office, has been wearing masks on the job for years. A woman once told me, "I understand boys better than you do because I have 2 sons and you don't. I'm a man." While visiting a historical site, a guide mentioned it was Neolithic, predating Christ. My friend was stunned, exclaiming she didn't realize people existed before Christ. She's a nurse. My aunt, nearing 40, once wondered if she should be concerned about prostate cancer since her grandfather had it. This is the same aunt who insisted that people from the Netherlands are Neanderthals and that the Dutch come from Denmark. COVID isn't real. Listen, I worked in a hospital during the pandemic. Don't tell me COVID isn't real, especially when I was sick for 10 days with it. A guy I knew when we were about 17 once claimed he knew someone who could run a mile in a minute. When I called nonsense, he challenged me, so I explained he'd have to be running 60 miles an hour. He then asked how I figured that out, so I broke it down. Running a mile in a minute would mean 60 miles in 60 minutes, 60 miles per hour. His response? "That's not how it works." Bless his heart.